create your digital profile, you need to first make sure that you sign into your Edubuzz account. So to do this, we need to go to google.com, okay, and then we need to go up to the top and then select our username bit. So the sign in button should appear up at the top right. When you've done that and when you're signed in, come back to the Google page and then click on the 9 dots up at the top right. Then you're going to look for the one that says Sites. Okay, so not slides, but Sites. When you're there, what you're going to do is click on that one. Should be presented with this page. Alright, so it might not have Computing 1U, in fact won't have that. That's one of my websites that I've been creating. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on the one that says New Google Sites. So on the left here. Alright, then we're going to create a completely blank one. And we're going to put our name in. So, Mr. Balfour. After we've written Mr. Balfour, underneath I would like you to type in digital profile. Now, to make this look really smart, let's just get this text and then let's center it. So, Mr. Balfour, digital profile, like that. Okay, the first step for your digital profile is to include a wee bit of information about you. Alright, so my name is Mr. Balfour. Then I want you to put a wee bit of information. I enjoy working with computers and I am a computing teacher. Alright, you can also add in a picture, very easy to do. Alright, while we're at it, let's rename the site. So, Mr. Balfour's digital profile. Okay, and you'll notice up the top it's changed as well. Right, next thing we need to do after we've got a wee bit of information about ourselves is we need to create our different pages. So what we do, go up to the top right, click Pages, and then click the plus. New page. Okay, for this one we're going to create one called Literacy. Now in your Literacy page, every week when you finish in class, you will be given an allotted amount of time, and this allows you to update your profiles. You should be every week inserting information about what you've done in literacy. So this week, let's actually just do this week, so this is the 3rd of the 6th, 2020. This week in geography we learned about rivers. I learned particularly about confluence. Okay, so that's just one wee bit of literacy. In here we can explain what confluence is. I'd also like you to make sure that you're putting something about in English this week we begun writing poems based on the work of Robbie Burns. Okay, so make sure you update it with anything that's related to literacy in school. Okay, next, numeracy. Okay, so we're going to create another page, numeracy. Alright, numeracy is related to maths mostly. However, it's not limited to it. So let's just go for this example here on 03/06/2020. In chemistry this week, I learned how to measure, and you could put in an example about measurements. So in this case, what I'm going to do, okay, so measure a specific amount of oxygen. Okay, That's just an example. Now we've got another page to create, health and well-being. So let's call it health and well-being. Alright. Health and well-being, there's loads of different subjects that cover health and well-being. For example, physical education, PE, or you could do home economics. So let's do 0306 2020, and then in home economics I learned about healthy eating. I also learned about the dangers of too much sugar. Just an example. Okay. Next, our next page and our last page that we're going to need at the moment. Digital literacy. Okay. Now, digital literacy is the subject that you're doing at the moment. Digital literacy is all about the use of digital technology to improve your use of computers. So, okay, 0306 2020. I learned how to create a word processed document and learned about the importance of proofreading. Now, for all of these, really important that we speak about what we've learned and what it's taught you. Every week you should be updating your profiles, making sure that they're kept up to date with the latest stuff in all of your classes. That's what your profile is all about.